Back here in the States, a federal judge has issued an order preventing the deportation, for now, of the wife and 5 children of an Egyptian man charged in that firebombing attack in Colorado. The family members of Mohammed Solomon, all Egyptian citizens, were taken into federal custody on Tuesday by U.S. immigration officials. They have not been charged in connection to Sunday's attack there in Boulder. The 45-year-old Solomon faces federal hate crime charges and state charges of attempted murder after authorities say he threw Molotov cocktails at a group of people who gathered to bring attention to the Israeli hostages still being held in Gaza. Several people were injured, some severely. Joining us now, Assistant Democratic Leader Congressman Joe Neguse of Colorado. He represents the city of Boulder. Congressman, thank you for joining us this morning. First, if you can provide us any updates as to the conditions of those who were injured that day, and just talk to us about, if you will, the trauma and pain the city of Boulder is going through.
Well, thank you for having me on. We now know that there were 15 victims, members of our community, who were victims of this heinous and horrific terror attack, which was targeted at the Jewish people in our community, as you know, and as your viewers well know now. For every week for the last 2 years, members of my community, Jewish members of the community, have gathered to hold a peaceful vigil, a peaceful march, to call for the release of the hostages that were kidnapped and are being held by Hamas in Gaza. And those citizens were subjected to a horrific act of terror when the defendant, the perpetrator that you referenced, literally tried to burn them alive with Molotov cocktails and an incendiary device. And our community is reeling. This type of hateful violence and anti-Semitism is metastasizing across our country, in my view, and we've got to do more to stop it. So we are focused squarely, of course, on helping the victims as they heal on their road to recovery. Several of the victims I know personally, but also redoubling our efforts to end the scourge of anti-Semitism, which, as I said, has just become incredibly prevalent across our country, and I think warrants the attention of lawmakers here in Washington, D.C.
Congressman, in your estimation, what should be the proper course of action for the suspect's family? It's just noted a judge has blocked efforts, at least so far, to deport them. The White House has really been pushing that option. What do you think should happen?
I'd say this. I haven't reviewed the federal judge's order in that particular instance. As you know, the defendant will be arraigned later today in Boulder County Court by our local district attorney on dozens of charges, including attempted murder. We're in close touch with the district attorney as well as with the FBI locally, and I trust local law enforcement to be able to bring the perpetrator to justice and to do what needs to be done to keep our community safe. Beyond that, I think it would be premature and inappropriate for me to opine on that particular case that you've referenced, particularly given that we're going to learn more, I suspect, later today and in the days ahead as the criminal case with respect to the defendant proceeds.
Congressman, the president of the National Action Network and host at MSNBC's Politics Nation, the Reverend Al Sharpton, joins us now. And, Rev, you've got the next question.
Congressman, let me raise this question. As we deal with the rise of hate crimes, anti-Semitism, racism, and all, we struggle with the fact that you have to be against any hate crime, any violence, or you can't really be against when it comes to your group, which is why many of us in the black community stood with the Jewish leaders when there was the attack, the killing of the 2 just a couple of weeks ago there in Washington. Talk about how the issue of trying to resolve a 2-state solution or some kind of peace and dealing with the fact that the kidnapped should not be kidnapped and people shouldn't be starving in Gaza, how that balance is disturbed when you have someone like this that takes violence, because then it polarizes and causes something that is not going to even help the cause that they claim to believe in.
Yeah, I would say this, and it's good to see you, Rev. I think that there is a risk in moments like this of overcomplicating the analysis that's required by citizens and by lawmakers alike. To me, it's very simple. This is about the safety of my constituents, of Jewish brothers and sisters whom I represent and whom I serve in my district in Colorado, who right now are living in fear because members of their community were just firebombed 72 hours ago. And from my perspective, the focus has got to be on finding ways to keep them safe, given that we know that what happened on Sunday, this terrorist attack, wasn't in isolation. It followed, just as you mentioned, the murder of two Jewish community members here in Washington, D.C., in our nation's capital, staff at the Israeli embassy. So I don't think the Congress has done enough, to be candid and frank. I think we have to do more. And the Boulder community is a resilient community. Make no mistake. We will care for our neighbors. We'll stand for the community. We'll condemn all types of hate and hateful rhetoric. But in this instance, I would just I would lean in on this particular point, that I think we have to do more regarding anti-Semitism, which to me continues to metastasize.
Congressman, another thing that you're helping lead is the End Corruption Now agenda, introduced yesterday by several House Democrats. Tell us what it is and what you're hoping to accomplish.
Well, thanks for asking that question, Mika. As you well know, and you've covered extensively on your program, President Trump has really made corruption ubiquitous here in Washington, D.C., tragically. He promised to drain the swamp. He's done anything but. And so yesterday, a group of sort of next-generation reformers in the House, folks that you've had on your program, Pat Ryan, Angie Craig, Hillary Scholten, and others, joined together to ring the alarm regarding the corruption that has become normalized here in Washington, D.C., and to propose some simple legislative tools to try to stop it. These are not controversial proposals. They're proposals to ban stock trading by members of Congress, to impose a lifetime lobbying ban by members of Congress, to strengthen corruption and recusal rules in the executive branch so that the type of corruption that has been so brazen over the course of the last 130 some odd days comes to an end. So we're committed to working with anybody in good faith to try to get these bills across the finish line. They are deeply popular with the American public, even if they may not be popular here in the halls of Congress. But hope springs eternal that we can get some of these proposals across the finish line.
Assistant Democratic Leader, Congressman Joe Neguse of Colorado, thank you very much for coming on the show this morning. We appreciate it.